Hello, I'm in a new place. Welcome to my hotel room in New York City. I'm staying at the Arlo in Soho, and I was just sitting in my room. It's Saturday afternoon, and I've been meaning to make a video just showing you guys what I packed as far as skincare goes, and now's the perfect time. I'm free. So, I have this bag here. I mean, you guys are gonna think I'm ridiculous, but I also just am like gonna tell you everything that I brought. I mean, when I was packing, like I used to feel really guilty when I would pack for things and I would like try to just like take like bare minimal, la la la. I knew I was gonna be here for 6 days and I was like, you know what? Like I wanna feel the most like I'm at home. And I, like with skin, sometimes I don't know what my skin's going to be like, so I just wanted to be prepared with everything. And let's be honest, I was able to check 2 free bags. So I was like, okay, I have the space, I have the weight, so I'm just gonna pack things that I love. So I'm just gonna go through this bag and tell you what I brought. So here's the first thing that I can see. This cleanser, you can see it's almost gone. This is from Origins and it's called Checks and Balances. And I love it because I love the consistency of it. It's frothy, it's creamy. It really lathers and it makes you feel like you're getting a nice cleanse on your skin, but it's also not drying. So this is an amazing cleanser and a little bit goes a long way. So love this from Origins. I brought my Saturn Mask from Sunday Riley. I just recently wrote about this and this has been such a game changer for me. It's insane. Like this has really improved my skin. And I use it as a sleep mask. So I either use this as a sleep mask or a spot treatment. And lately I've been getting breakouts on my cheeks, like little bumps and things. And since I've been using this, they're almost all the way gone, which is amazing. So anyone that deals with any sort of like acne or breakouts, this is definitely something that you need to have. And I would use it maybe like twice a week. And even if your skin's doing really well, like I'm still using it as a preventative. I'm actually gonna use it tonight. So, or it like literally if I get a zit, I can put this on there and within like a day, it's gone. This is a miracle and it's new and you need to have it. So that for sure came with me. Speaking of masks, I also packed, this is from Origins. This is their Clear Improvement Mask. And this is charcoal that helps to kind of like clear pores. It draws everything out. And when I don't sleep in this one, I'll probably just do it in the evening for about 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, and then put like a really deep hydrator over the top. And I really, really love this mask. So I brought that one. I'm just gonna stick with masks. I'm so into masks that I just love bringing them. This is like a little mini travel size. This is also from Origins, and this is their Mega Mushroom Skin Relief Face Mask. And I do sleep in this one. And I feel like especially right now, like my skin is clear, but I'm dealing with leftover redness from a blemish or kind of like skin pigmentation. And I feel like this really calms my skin. It helps with redness. And it just overall makes the skin feel and look incredible. And I love the idea of using mushrooms on the skin. This is just a really great mask. I packed this one too. This is High Potency Night Amends. And to be honest, I actually haven't used it, but I just was like, oh, that looks nice. I should bring that too. I don't think this is a mask. I think this is actually just, yeah, this is just like a cream moisturizer. I love the smell of all of Origins products. Like they're so good. So this feels really good on my hand, but truth be told, I haven't used it yet. Okay. There's still so much. Got my SK2. I'm almost out of my bottle. I don't know how long I've had this. I've probably had this since May. It's September. So This is a spendy product, but it's lasted me a long time. So I do this first before I do anything else after I wash my face. I feel like this is like my first line of defense. And I just pour it in my hand and just like pat it into the skin. And it's incredible. I've also written about this recently, so check out all the details of the Patera. It's amazing. So that's this. And I've actually dropped this too and it doesn't break. Like, it's very solid. I've dropped it a couple times actually, to be honest. So next up, okay, so I've known about Skinceuticals probably since I was like 19. I'm 33, so you could understand how many years that is. When I used to work in a spa, they carried Skinceuticals and all the estheticians raved about it. But I actually, it's like I've had stuff here and there, but I haven't like really known a whole lot about the line. They sent these products to me a couple weeks ago, and when I posted them on my Instagram, I had a couple of my friends and followers message me and they were like, oh, you got the Fluoretin CF, like game changer. They're like, oh, you have the CE Ferulic game changer. I'm totally botching those names, I'm sorry. And then the HA intense, like I've had like different people say like, yes, yes, yes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have all of these things now. And then I actually sat and looked up each of these products and I read about it and I was like, whoa, like I need to be using these. And of course, like it was like an impactful moment of like, yes, I need this. But now if you were to like be like, what does the Fluoretin CF do? I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head. I'm gonna cheat for a second. Contains a highly potent and unique molecular combination optimized to protect the spectrum of cell types by shielding their DNA from environmental attack in the deeper layers of the epidermis. I mean, that's definitely a mouthful of intensity. Transforming the skin to a firmer, more radiant, visibly younger looking complexion on the outside. So place 4 to 5 drops in the palm of your hand and apply all over the face, okay? This one, I love hyaluronic acid. I think it's such an incredible product. And this has a high concentration of pure hyaluronic acid. That's the HA. That's what the HA stands for. And supports skin's natural HA reservoir to help renew plumpness, elasticity, and firmness. So this helps a lot with like any fine lines or wrinkles, and it gives the skin like a really smooth canvas and appearance. So again, like these are all squeezy, so I just squeeze them into my hand. And then lastly, the CE Ferulic combines antioxidants, vitamin C and E with ferulic acid to maximize antioxidant performance. This helps against damaging UVA and UVB rays, which that's so important to me, especially with how much I like to use sunscreen and everything. I just want to like minimize the amount of sun and sun damage, spots, all of that. So I'm always on the lookout for products like that. So this helps better prevent premature signs of aging, stimulates collagen to help diminish the appearance of photo damage. Yeah, so basically I just drop a couple drops from each of these into my hand in the morning and put them on, okay? But like really, it's been, lately my skin has been great, and I've been using that in combination with like the Sunday Riley Saturn, the Origin. So like I feel like these things are working really well. So, and then always an oldie but goodie for me is Sunday Riley Good Jeans. They changed the packaging. This is lactic acid treatment. So the lactic acid plumps lines and smooths the appearance of wrinkles and hyperpigmentation. Clarify, exfoliate, plump lines, correct uneven skin tone. I use this like day and night. Sometimes I mix it in with my foundation. It's just one of those products I can't get enough of. I've used it for a couple years. It's just a good standard that I live by. I love good genes. Also, I started using a couple, like 2 months ago, the Ufo Clarifying Oil from Sunday Riley. I love all of their oils. And this is 1.5% salicylic acid, which is great. And so this is supposed to help. It has medicated oil, clears acne and blackhead causing buildup and debris from congested pores. So this helps if you have any sort of like acne prone skin. This is a great oil that you can use that's very moisturizing, but also is treating the skin. I love it. I've loved this oil. So yes, I mixed that in. Okay, are you ready? Like, and I'm not making this video to make you guys feel like you need to use all this stuff. Like, I understand that I'm at a place where, you know, I get sent a lot of things and so it's right at my fingertips, and I'm very fortunate for that. And I know that it's like, I'm being extreme, but also I'm like, well, this is fun. Like, this is all working. So I'm just like, I literally have like a whole handful of a million products in my hand. Like, I'm dropping and then I'm mixing it all and putting it on. So it's just like when I'm looking down, I'm like, wow, you still have more stuff in this bag? Cool, Nikki. This oil, I was first introduced to it when Birdie did their Birdie box bag, whatever they're calling it. And this is like one of their editor's picks. And it's a really great oil. It's Rosehip Bio-Regenerate Oil by Pi. And sometimes I use this on its own, like if I wake up in the morning, I wash my face, I'm gonna go to the gym, like I'll just put this on. Sometimes I use it at night, like if I feel like I need like a lot of extra moisture. Sometimes I add just a drop of this into my foundation. So it's just kind of like a good oil. And honestly, sometimes too, I use it for like my dry hangnails or things like that, where I just need like a really good dose of moisture. This is like a natural product, and it actually kind of, it's a bit orange. So like it kind of, like once you blend it in, it's fine. But like if you're really pale, you'll notice that you're a bit orange. I like the smell. Like, I think it would probably be controversial, like whether people like the smell or not. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise. So recently I was also introduced to Tata Harper. I've known about her, obviously, and Rachel Zoe, one of my clients, she raves about the line, and I finally got my hands on some of it. So I also have from her the brightening or concentrated brightening serum. And obviously this is to brighten, 100% natural and non-toxic. And then this is her Illuminating Moisturizer. So, I mean, clearly, like, I'm using oils, I'm using all of these other things, so it's not like my skin's dry, but I love that this actually has, like, it has pearl in it. And so I like to just add that into, like, everything else, just to give a little bit of luminosity to my skin. I don't know if that's picking up on camera or not, but the smell, like just the smell of her product is so heavenly to me that's also why I like to use it. It just like smells, it feels good. I love the packaging. Like, it's just a great line. And this serum corrects like and tones at the same time, so I just like mix these two together. I add it to all the other stuff that I'm doing. Sometimes I just use this by itself, and I actually am obsessed with her cleanser. It's like a creamy, almost like creamy oil, but it's like this big and it's glass, and I was like, okay, like relax, Nikki, you don't have to bring that too. So I love Tata Harper. I brought 2 eye creams because I love both of these. So the Revitalizing Eye Cream from Melanin Gets is incredible, and it's really, really, like, you feel it when you put it on. Like, it's so good. It's great for me. I love using it at night. Like, I feel like it's the perfect cream to use at night. Origins, this is ginseng, and this has kind of that same theory as Tata Harper with it has like illuminating pearl in the eye cream. So this is amazing to use pre-makeup, like in the daytime, or pre-gym, like if you're going to work out but you want to have a clean face, like put this on and it just instantly like brightens and highlights, and it just makes everything tight and bright and look great, and it sets well underneath makeup. So I love, like, these two are really great eye creams. Okay, what else, Nikki? What else you got in there? I brought my SPF 45. So this is PCA Skin. I love it. It's tinted. So if I'm really just like easy breezy, I just wear this by itself. But the foundation that I brought that I've been using is from Kevyn Aucoin. It's called the Etherealist, and it's a beautiful foundation. I literally put 3/4 of this in my hand and a little dot of this and mix it, and that's what I use as my foundation for this trip. And it's beautiful. Just looks like second skin. I use this a lot on photo shoots. This is one of the main foundations that I use for work. And I can't express enough how important sunscreen is. What's the point of me using all these products if I don't put sunscreen on? There is no point. And especially now, like more than ever, I feel like the sun is so strong, and even walking around here, like I you know, like you can't always control whether the sun's gonna be in your face, and you know, if I'm not protecting my skin, my sunspots are going to get darker or I'm gonna get more, and I'm really trying to like reverse that. So this is so important. What else do I want to say about this? I brought St. Ives exfoliator that's in my shower, so I like to use that. So my doctor is amazing, Jill. If you're watching, I love you. And I was like, Jill, what's my deal? Like, I can't seem to find like the deodorant that works for me. Like, I've tried every deodorant on the planet. I've tried all the natural ones. I've tried all the clinical strength ones, and like I just feel like nothing's like working with my body. She was like, okay, here's what you need to do. You need to buy Dial soap, the white bar Dial soap, because it's an antibacterial soap, and that's what you need to be using first and foremost to wash your pits, okay? And then she said, try Clarins roll-on deodorant. And I've done that, and game changer. Like, no issues with any BO, sweat, any of it. Like, I sweat a lot just naturally because I'm very active, and I feel like I'm very healthy, and so like sweating is a really healthy thing. But even with sweating and being hot and wearing like different materials, I feel like I'm not getting BO. So I packed a bar of soap too, because you know, like when you're in a hotel, it's just like their weird body wash. It never really works, and a bar of soap is like less than $1. So I was like, yep, bring in my own soap, brought my own soap, and why not? Like, you saw everything else I bought or brought. Okay, so the last thing I want to say is like, I guess my skincare regimen is like, basically I feel like a wizard where I'm always kind of like, okay, what do I need now, or this or that. Like, I'm not always using all of this all at once, but basically it's like depending on what I'm doing. So usually in the mornings I like to try to get my workout done in the morning, and when I wake up I usually have some sort of mask or something that I've slept in, or sometimes I'll even shower before I go and work out. So when I'm just going to a workout, I might just be using, like, sometimes I just like to use the UFO mixed with the Good Genes, and then I always put on a little bit of sunscreen before I go. Or if my skin's feeling like really dry, like, say, not dry, because the Saturn doesn't dry out my skin, but like if I feel like I did like a heavier treatment at night, I just use this by itself when I go to do my workout, but again, always put this on top. Or like, say I've already put on all of this stuff, and then I go, and I'm always saying I go to work out, but whatever I'm doing, like then maybe the next shower I take, like I'm only going to use these two because I don't need to use all of that stuff every time. So does that make sense? Like it's just kind of like, these are all standout products. So you kind of have to find what works for you. And I know that like it's a lot. So just do what you can do. Like there's no pressure, but I hope that this kind of gives you some ideas and educates you on some things that are amazing that you will really like to use. So I just talked a lot. I hope this was informative. I could go on, but like maybe I'll stop this video, and then if you guys want to know about what I packed for hair, I can do that separately. And I had to pack a whole makeup kit too because I'm actually doing clients while I'm here that are in Fashion Week or whatever. So it was like packing for this trip was really hard because it's, you know, you don't know quite what the weather's going to be. You don't know if you're going to a lot of night events or day events. And then of course it's like Fashion Week. So you have to try to look cool or like show like a cool bag or what, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, you have to like really think about packing. So I just really wanted to feel like my most at home, and for me, when I have good skin, it just really makes me feel confident. So that was important to me. And by the way, I thought that I was bad, and then I saw my friend Courtney Trapp, her blog is called Always Judging. I actually did a job with her recently, and she like outdoes me. She's not a beauty girl, but she loves her skincare. And I was like, whoa, okay, I don't need to feel bad anymore. And then I saw a snap of what she packed. And like, you think I packed a lot? Like she packed probably double what I did. So anyways, okay, I'm done talking. I hope you guys are all well, and let me know if you have any questions. And yay, go skin. We love good skin. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah! Bye, you guys. Oh, hello from my hotel room. Here's the lineup. Do you like the scrunchie on my sink? There's more stuff. Eye drops. I had a hurt finger, so I packed this antibiotic. I'm not gonna, like, oh, this is such a good moisturizer, Biafin. You get it in Europe, it's incredible. All right, so here's all the stuff, all lined up like a little army. Hi, I love this makeup bag that I got from Birdie. There's my makeup. And what do we have in here? Oh, St. Ives. This cleanser came from my esthetician. I also really like this one. Told you about that Dial soap. Kerastase. Okay, one last thing. I packed this from home. This is from a brand called Aquise, and it's a towel for your hair that wraps up your hair, and it helps it dry so much faster, and it kind of just makes the hair perfect. Oh, hi. It says Nikki. Hold on, I'm gonna show you how it works. Hold on a second. Obviously, let's see. Obviously, my hair's dry, but I just want to show you. So, this is hard. How am I gonna do this? It's got like, a little button in the back. So you twist it, twist it, and then you button it in the back. And it just holds the hair really well, and it absorbs everything. It's great, and it's compact, and I just love it. So I packed that too. Okay, that's all. Love you guys. Signing off from New York. I hope you enjoyed this in my hotel room story of what I packed. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.